Welcome to the programme. We have a summer feel, of course, which means Iain Lee's with us.
Summer. I'm here.
When it's summertime.
What time is the Fortnite kid coming in? Because I watched the World Cup finals.
Did you actually watch it?
Oh,
After
yeah,
8
my
o'clock?
kids love it. And
Jaden.
so we watched it. He's an absolute legend.
£900,000 he's just won.
15 years old. E-sporting hero.
A very wealthy legend now.
Oh, boy.
And you just know that every parent in the land who's spent the last few weeks saying, just go outside
Get off
for
the
a
screen.
bit,
Yeah.
get off the
Stop
screen.
wasting your time.
Is suddenly thinking, hang on a minute, I could get a house out of this.
It was done in a huge... For those who didn't see it, it was fascinating. It was done in a huge stadium. I'm probably taking the boys next year.
Are you going to go?
Yeah, I
They did
think so.
Fortnite. Well, so it's done at the Arthur Ashe Stadium, which is where they play the tennis. US Open set.
Yeah.
Oh, it's incredible.
So you're getting your boys in training now, are you?
Oh, my eldest is... My eldest
Get
is 9
playing on
and
that
he's watching
computer.
it. He's watching it going, I think I could beat that guy. I think I could beat that guy. All right, come on, son. We're going. We're in.
Well, this is Jaden sort of playing. This is the young lad that's won. He currently... And there's the stadium where they were making...
It's amazing.
It's just extraordinary,
So
isn't it?
he ended up winning more than Andy Murray won when he won the US Open.
The person who won the whole thing on his own won more than Andy Murray.
That was
in
at
the
the guy...
same stadium.
The guy, I know so much. The guy that won the
ridiculous.
final, the solos, is a kid called Booga. I think he's 15. He won
Yes,
$3
he is.
million.
Yeah.
Jaden came second in the duos.
pairs, yeah.
And they won, I think, $1.9 million between them. It's amazing. And also, it's really, really exciting. I don't get a buzz from watching football or sports. But I was watching this, and I was getting really into it.
It is. I mean, it can be gripping. But there is that point, isn't there, where you're kind of going... Because Jaden would say he would train 8 hours a day, 12 hours during school time, 12 hours on the weekend as well. And he's forever... His mum threw one of his Xboxes out, snapped one of his headsets.
Wow,
Mum.
And also, I think it's interesting that he'd practiced for thousands of hours with his partner, with the duo.
Yeah.
Who's
But
Dutch.
actually, he never met him until the championships.
done online.
Yeah.
It's another world, isn't it?
I think it's great. And this whole thing of people saying, well, video games, it's very isolated. And it's not. He's playing around the world. They've met up in New York.
Yeah.
It's a sport, to me, as far as I'm concerned.
There's the two of them there.
a
That's
good
the two of them
debate,
together that
actually.
won.
Is it a sport? Because there's been the debate for years over motor racing, hasn't
Yeah.
it? Is it a sport?
Is it a sport or is it a skill?
Or is it a skill?
It's a sport as much
definitely
as
a
dance
skill.
and snooker.
Are they?
No,
Yeah,
it
are they
hasn't got the
skills?
physicality of dance, has it?
Sorry?
But you know what I mean?
Well, you just
Sport
sat there.
usually involves
You just
a
doing
physical...
that.
Oh, dance.
Oh, I thought you said dance!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Dance.
I'm so sorry.
I was going to say, I know the way we did dance. Shut
don't
up,
know.
it wasn't very
I don't know if you've...
dance-all,
I don't know, Kate.
I'm sorry, Kate.
If you've never been to the Ali Pali, that's pretty physical at Christmas. Trust me, there's a lot of
The
working
raising
out
of the
that's going.
wrist is
A
a
lot
tough
of
old-
this going on.
Sorry, it's too early in the morning. I was up doing a radio show last night. I can't speak.
Darts.
Darts.
Yeah, no, so we're looking forward to meeting him a little bit later on. But look, lovely to have you here. How's the summer going so far?
It's going very well. I found where Richard Arnold keeps his ties. Look,
Very
he's on
smart.
screen.
Sharp.
That's incredible. I might wear a different tie for every link today.
Quite right too, see if you get.
Very Cilla Black.
It's been a big sort of summer for you, Iain,
Yes.
because, you know, sort of, we follow you on Twitter and your big news that you feel like you've felt...
I came out as bisexual, and now I've said it on TV, so it must be real. And,
It must be real.
Look, I was telling you, Ben, I had a really horrible year. I was involved in a really, really nasty car crash that messed me up. Oh, it was horrendous, Kate. And so I started going... I was seeing a therapist to kind of talk through that, and then as we were talking about that, we kind of latched on to some abuse that I had as a young man, and then we kind of worked out why I used to take drugs and why... And it turns out that probably a lot of the anxiety and depression and the drug taking was around, you know, not being true to who I am and being, you know, so I kind of came out, and everyone went... Oh, yeah, oh, well. Oh, well, who
But you've
cares?
had a great
So
reaction.
you spent all that
being
time
open about
perhaps
it.
worrying about
God,
what would
full of
happen.
shame.
Full of shame, and
Yeah.
actually realised that, like, so do you feel happier now?
Oh, it's lifted a huge weight. It's lifted a huge weight. And, you know...
It's taking your beard with it as well.
The beard has gone, the weight has dropped.
Clean
It
shaven,
took
new
up a
haircut.
huge weight, and, you know, nearly everybody has been brilliant. And it's not a big thing. It's not like I'm now going to go around and start, you know, queening up and being, you know, and going out with loads of guys and stuff like that. That's not what it's about, but it's about saying, I've done this stuff in the past. I've had a lot of shame around, and actually I don't need to be ashamed about it. And
No,
it's,
quite.
Wonderful.
Well, we're thrilled.
Well,
we're thrilled that
fantastic.
you're
Thank
looking
you,
so
guys.
well.
You seem happier.
He does.
Oh,
actually.
yeah, yeah. I'm
You've got lights are on in the eyes, everything.
Hang on.
When people don't feel good, it's like their eyes, the lights have gone out,
it's
and
my-
you're back.
My life has changed.
You're
Thank
back.
you, Kate.
It's
Bless you.
brilliant.
And I like your
It's
blouse,
brilliant.
your
Thank
dress
you.
today. Look at that.
A lot of lips on it, isn't there?
Lips all over Kate Garrett.
This is a wish list, this dress. It's not a fashion statement, it's a wish list.
Be careful what you wish for.